It is. Exactly.
Doesn't that fall under TMI?
TML, too much listening.
I'm starting to appreciate our early start a little bit more.
Yeah.
Right here. Let me get that. The rock. Let's see. Let me envision it for a second, alright?
The artists that work.
Oh yeah, dude. That is a good shot. Let me zoom in just a little bit. That's a cool shot.
Gotta make sure my battery lasts through tomorrow.
Should.
What kind of battery you use?
Did you see the ones as we were driving here? They were
Double
down
A.
So as I mentioned for you, actually, this is, we call it the docking area. The edge of the Nile actually is supposed to be over here. You know what I mean? And as you can be able to realize, actually, they start to do some sort of excavation until now. When they built this temple, actually, they built it from inside to outside, according to the dynasty-wise. Meaning that the last dynasty, which is the dynasty number 30, they made the first pylon and the ram head avenue in front of you. That was the last dynasty. In the pharaoh name, his name is Nectanebbu I. Nectanebbu I was the last pharaoh in the last dynasty, which is the dynasty number 30. He made the first pylon in front of you, the ram head avenue. Ram head, this is one of the signs of Amun-Ra. Amun-Ra have actually four shapes, four signs. One of them, it's the ram head. You can be able to realize it right now. You are going to find out actually that the body, it's a lion body, which gives you the sign of power.
Ram?
And the ram head, this is the face, of one of the shape of Amun-Ra. But you're going to realize also under the chain of the ram head, the statue of Nectanebbu I. Follow me, please, this way. Guys, always watch your step, please. Thank you.
Yeah, this is this.
MFO, this way please. As you can be able to realize, actually, this is one of the shape of the ram head, the Amun-Ra, and the statue of Nectanebbu the first, under the chain, which got some sort of protection.
Who is it?
Nectanebbu the first. His name is Nectanebbu. Nectanebbu.
Is he a pharaoh?
A pharaoh, yes. He's the last pharaoh actually in the last dynasty, who made these avenues and the first pylon that you're going to see. Follow me, please, and prepare your ticket. Thank you.
Damn it, I lost my ticket.
I'll tell you how nice it is.
Let me know. It's got some teeth on it down there.
Well, Seti the First, one of the pharaohs, one of the greatest pharaohs actually. His name is Seti the First, and he was the father of Ramses II, by the way. Seti the First. He made the 3 chapels in front of you for resting the sacred boat of Amun-Ra. His wife moved, the goddess moved, and his son, the god Consort. The one in the middle actually belongs to Amun-Ra. The one on the left-hand side belongs to the sacred boat of the goddess moved, his wife. And over there is his son, the god Consort. Let's have a look inside to see exactly what the chapels. What was the situation? Temples, not only the temples, but all the temples. It's a very small community. Busy, 24 hours working. The monks, the priests, the people, they're coming over here to do some sort of office. Remember always, religion is the things which is controlling everything. This chapel belongs to Amun-Ra, made by Seti I. Normally, it was an altar over here, and the sacred boat of Amun-Ra. And you can be able to realize Seti I in a very standing position offering the incense and the lotus flower. And here we can be able to find out which kind of offers. At that time, the ancient Egyptian pharaohs, they are offering to the different gods. Chicken, fruits, a bunch of fruits to the sacred boat of Amun-Ra. The sacred boat of Amun-Ra, you can be able to realize it, the 2 ram head, one here and one there. This is the real sacred boat of Amun-Ra. Rising eyes is in a very blessing position. This is the blessing position. You know what I mean? She is blessing the offers that Seti I is offering to the sacred boat of Amun-Ra. Over there, another different inscription that Seti I is offering also to Amun-Ra, but on the human shape. Amun-Ra, his wife moved. As I mentioned before, they would like to pass in message. You know what I mean? They can be able to pass to the ancient stuff throughout the description. Imagine the situation. Monks, priests, here, they are receiving the offers from the people, from the pharaohs themselves. But always put in your consideration the monks and the priests. This is the real people who are controlling everything.
And coming here to see.
You know what I mean? Closer, please. Thank you. Well, as I mentioned before, that every pharaoh, he should do something inside the house of Amun. One of these pharaohs, he was Ramses III. You can be able to see he's standing in a very awkward position. This is why we call him the arrogant pharaoh. Because inside you are going to find out exactly why he is very arrogant, inscription-wise and temple-wise. Please, join me over here. As you can be able to realize that the statue of Ramses III in a very Osirian fort, this is the Osirian fort, most of them not in a very good shape. Construction-wise, most of them actually had been destroyed, as I mentioned, because of the monks and the priests over here. But why we call him the arrogant pharaoh? The arrogant pharaoh because he put himself in a level to Amun-Ra. This is what we're going to see inside of the sanctuary. The sanctuary, which is considering the most important area inside any temple. And this is the area of Ramses III. sanctuary, the holy of the holy, the most important part inside any temple. The sanctuary of Ramses III temple, you can be able to find out which kind of pharaoh that we are talking about. Let's forget that I'm Egyptologist and I'm going to explain to you something. You are going to explain it by yourself. When you are going to see a pharaoh, come over here please. When you are going to see a pharaoh in a very standing position, this is Ramses III offering the incense and the rose flower to the sacred boat of Amun-Ra. We saw this before, but we would like to see something different. Come over here. Behind this pharaoh, he ordered to put the different god and goddesses in a very small position, inscription-wise. For example, that Horus, the falcon, in a very blessing position. This is the blessing position. Horus, in a very blessing position. Look to the size of the god Horus and the size of the pharaoh himself. Okay? Not only Horus, Hathor, his wife. You know what I mean? In a very blessing position. The god Sabek, the crocodile. The god Isis, Nephthys. All of these are a different god and a goddess. Very superior god and a goddess actually. And all of them in a very blessing position. And they are blessing what? They are blessing the name of Ramses III, Cartouche's wife. And by the way guys, pharaohs are doing two things in their life. Names, like the most bravest one, the most courage one, the most sympathized one, etc., 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 and women's. For example, Ramses II, he had 62 wives, 122 children. Why? Because he would like to get as much as he can from the children. To have a very big family, a very big gang, a very big dynasty. So that's why actually, names and women's, you know what I mean? That's the most important things for the pharaohs from their point of view. Here, this pharaoh, Ramses III, we call him the arrogant one. He ordered the workers to be inscribed like this, and the different gods, the very small inscription, blessing his name, Cartouche's wife. And here, he is offering the lotus flower and the incense to the sacred boat of Amun-Ra. On the other side, the story of the temple had been inscribed by hieroglyphic wise. And here, the goddess Hathor, holding her face to tell the people exactly the story of this temple, how Ramses III, he was very great, he did a very valuable wars against the Hekket, we call them the Hekket, and he got his own victory. And the same inscription for him, offering the incense and the lotus flower to the sacred boat of Amun-Ra. We saw Amun-Ra, we saw three shapes Amun-Ra. We saw the ram head, we saw the sacred boat, and we saw him also human shape. And the last shape we're going to see, it's the scarab that we are going to take around for 7 times, rounding the scarab, wishing a very good wish for that. We are going to reach it soon, very soon. As I explained to you that I have been working with the MFO since a long time actually, and I got this medal from the #1, I think it's German or something like this, you know, and because of my work with the MFO part. My explanation, it should be very simple to you. The ancient Egyptian stuff, the ancient Egyptian history, it's not only timing and dating and that year it happened this and this and this and this. Construction-wise, the height is about 5 centimeters. You know what I mean? This is not the ancient Egyptian. The ancient Egyptian is why they made this. Why he has been inspected, or why he ordered the workers to inspect himself or to be inspected like this. For what reason? You know what I mean? Which kind of message he would like to pass it, the pharaoh, to the common people. You know what I mean? Here, it's a very, very simple message. I am Ramses III, who is representing myself, offering the incense to the rose flower, to the sacred boat of Amun-Ra, and behind me, all the different gods in a very small inscription, meaning I'm superior, very superior, very high, comparing to the different gods. So I'm on the level of Amun-Ra, to some extent. You know what I mean by this? Construction-wise, it's supposed to be an altar over here, and the sacred boat of Amun-Ra. You know? Who at that time actually, as I mentioned, the monks and the priests, or the high monks and the high priests, This is the main tower in front of the Egyptian style hall, which we are going to visit right now.
That's Ramses II.
The queen is like actually one of his favorite daughters. Her name is Nebra. Nebra. Nebra.
Who's this person to the right?
The same statue for Ramses II. Watch your step, please.
We
Huh?
take a picture.
Sure.
A picture in front of.
That is.
Would you like to have a seat for a second? So, guys, the Hippo style hall, 134 columns, similar to this one, made by Seti I and his son Ramses II. And for your information, that everything inside the temple, it should be colored, such as this color on the ceiling. You can be able to see it perfectly. Some of the color actually still remaining, not in a very good shape actually. But for your information, that everything here, it should be colored. Like we are talking about over the 4,000 years. So most of the color actually had been erased. The 134 columns made by Seti I and Ramses II, dedicating to the god Amun-Ra and to the different god and gods. And here we can be able to see exactly the difference between pharaohs, personal-wise and character-wise. We saw the arrogant pharaoh, Ramses III. Let's see Seti I, always in a very kneeling position. When he started to do his own office, in a very, very kneeling position, to give you the impression, kneeling meaning that humble, loyal to the different god and gods. Over there, actually, there, Seti I, in a very kneeling position, he is offering the 4 sacred cows to the god meaning the god of fertility, the god who had an erect penis always. This is the god of fertility, and you're going to see this god in everywhere, actually. Remember, names in women's 62 wives. He should be very involved, offering a hell of offers to the god mean, the god of fertility, to get as much as he can from the children. In a very kneeling position, Seti I offering the 4 sacred cows to the god mean, the god of fertility. 4 sacred cows. Remember, guys, 4 sacred cows. It should be a link between the ancient Egyptian religion and the Hindus' religion. The Hindus, the cows is something very important, something very sacred for the Hindus. So they are a link actually between the ancient Egyptian religion and the Hindus' religion. They do some sort of offers. The cows is something very important, and you can be able to see it in everywhere actually. It should be offered to the different god and goddesses. Here, the 4 sacred cows. Over there actually, that he is offering the inks to the god Amun-Ra. The inks, that they are writing everything by these inks, you know? Meaning, here over there actually, he's offering the lotus flower. The lotus flower is something very sacred. And that's why actually you're going to see it in everywhere. Which kind of offers? It should be offered to the different god and goddesses. You're going to see it in the temples. And also you're going to see it tomorrow, especially in Hatshepsut temple. Hatshepsut temple, she was a great queen actually, and she had been adored by the ancient Egyptian common people. And she is one of the pharaohs that she was controlling the monks and the priests perfectly. And by the way, that she died naturally. Most of the pharaohs, they had been killed. A few pharaohs actually, they had been died naturally. That's because of the people. They were protecting them. You got it? Cartouche's wife. You can be able to see this is the name of Seti I, Cartouche wife. And you can be able to see how the cartouche was very wide. In inscription, actually, it's very clear. You know what I mean? alphabetical wise, which give you the indication that at the time of Seti the First and Ramses the Second, Egypt, financially wise, is very, very good. That's why actually throughout the inscription and the construction, you know what I mean, give you the indication that Egypt at that time was very rich. The size of one column, it takes, if you're going to grab your eyes, it takes around 13, between 11 and 13 adults to get only the size, you know what I mean, for each columns, okay? Which give you the indication that it takes a long time to build one column. I need you to imagine exactly how many people, bless you.
Thank you.
How many workers, how many, bless you, how many persons we have been sharing for building one column. And also for your information that we built the 134 columns in 34 years. 34 years. Which give you the indication that how devoted the people at that time to the ancient Egyptian religion. In front of you over here, you can be able to see Seti the First in a very kneeling position offering the lotus flower to the god Amun-Ra, or to the holy planet, to the god Min, the god of fertility. Come closer, please. From the top, you are going to see this is the corner, or this is the corner of Seti the First. Later, we are going to see, to visit the other section for Ramses II. Seti the First in a very kneeling position, offering different kind of offer to the different god and god. Horus at the beginning, the falcon. Amun-Ra, the god Min, the god of fertility. Amun-Ra once again. Amun-Ra in the human shape, and all of them in a very kneeling position, which give you the indication how Seti the First, as a pharaoh, was very loyal to the ancient Egyptian god and goddesses. Guys, who's going to see all of this? The normal Egyptian citizen. They are going to see how kneeling Seti the First as a pharaoh in front of the different god and goddesses. Don't you ever forget that he is the link between the different god and goddesses and the common people. Follow me, please.
How did you tell it's Amun-Ra?
Pardon?
Do you know that's the god Amun-Ra?
This is Amun-Ra. Yes.
How do you tell?
Names wise and cartouche wise.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Hieroglyphical wise.
All right.
This one, please.
Thank God I got 67 gigs.
Smile.
I'm not even that old.
Guys, if you're going to have a look upstairs, you can be able to find out, to see the Queen Hatshepsut actually in a very Osirian form. This is, we call it the Osirian form. Not only that, she put the bear because she would like to be representing like a man, to get as much as she can from the respect. In a very Osirian form actually. It's supposed to be in each columns. One statue. Some of them still remaining, and the rest they had been either vanished or distributed, as you can be able to see. And if you're going to concentrate about the eyes, she is looking to the Karnak temple, the house of Amun-Ra on the other side. You can be able to see it perfectly from the top. Follow me to see the offers. Which kind of offers we are talking about?
All those statues that are supposed to be hurt?
Yes, all of them. Come closer, please. Thank you. She's supposed to be inscripted over there, but as you can be able to realize, her inscription is being raised perfect. Offering all of these offers to the god Amun-Ra in a very sitting position. Which kind of offers you are talking about? Fruits, flowers, different kind of fruits and grapes, cows, birds. By the way, deer was exist at the time. Wine was existed at that time. Perfume was existed at that time. Silk was existed at that time. We are talking about people, they were very stylish when they were stylish. And everything they use is standard-wise, it's supposed to be offered to the different gadagats. On the top of that, you can have protection everywhere. You can be able to see the covers everywhere. It's a very protection. Stars, which give you the indication of the sky and the ceiling. On the other side, you can be able to see the god Anubis, the jacket in a very seated position.
Hey, Stanton. Stanton.
Yes.
That's what those are, the stars. You saw them in the temple.
I dreamed about them last night. Over here, you can be able to see it perfectly. The god Anubis, the jacket, the god of purification. This is considering his own territory. Remember that we are in the West Bank, we are in the land of death.
How about the falcon?
Horus.
Yes.
That's right.
Part of,
He's supposed to be in everywhere, as I told you.
part of
Everything.
everything.
Everything, by the meaning he was the beloved of the god Amidra. He was the son of Isis and Osiris. You can be able to see most of her figures that he raised perfect. But if you're going to have a look over here, exactly over there.
Just a little room, little chamber.
That she's supposed to be inscribed in front of the god Anubis. But she has been erased. The figures have been erased. But if you're going to look from here, from there, the figures have been listed until now. Pardon? Her figures, her inscription, still. The one in front, you know what I mean, has been erased. But they were very sneaky actually, you know what I mean? They kept the two figures which is the left and the right hand side. Holding the stick of power and the key of life, meaning that she became one of the different Gadanagas and she should be treated like one of the different Gadanagas, please.
The animals that they had back then. They had ducks back then. You know, I mean, where did they come up with that much?
No problem.
This way, please.
You know, in a lot of these paintings and stuff, you see animals from the past, ducks and
This is
oxen.
the offers. That's right. This is the offer that it should be offered to the
Right,
different
but now you
Gadanagas.
realize that ducks were 4,000 years ago.
That's right, sir.
That they've been around a long
Horses, ducks.
Right.
As I told you.
Oxen.
That's right.
Right.
As I told you that they were very, let's say what, I'm not saying stylish by the meaning of stylish, but they had been developed a lot.
Right. Okay.
I mean, beer. They
Beer.
do beer.
Back then, beer.
Wine.
Uh-huh.
Different wine.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Different kind of perfume.
Huh.
From essence.
Right.
Silk. Different kind of silk. You know
Wow.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's
Well, didn't the Chinese develop sex?
the Chinese culture actually also that I studied some of the Chinese culture. They were very amazing. But a culture which is attractive, Buddhism.
And that's from China, right?
Yes, come from China. But it's something amazing. Okay, guys. Excuse me, just a second. The third trusses. We're going to climb over there. You can be able to take picture. You know what I mean? For the Karnak temple on the other side. You know, let's say 20 minutes. If you would like to go inside taking picture, and I will wait for you over there. Enjoy it as much as you can. Over here, over here.
Oh,
Okay, just 20 minutes, and then we are going to move.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you're in a hotel.
Maybe if you totally wear it out.
Yeah.
Bill, do you want one there? Well, you should. Sam will be upset if you don't. Will kind of got in that one. Oh, my bad. Try again because he's actually walking.
Now, where's Karnak from here?
Oh, you get one.
So freaking short.
Well, way over there. It's kind of hard to pull it out, but you could see, you should be able to see the Temple of Karnak. I'm trying to between the sun and the like the mist over there. I get a whole lot of view.
Wiem, że ci się już nie chce, ale wejdź między te filary, tam nad tobą będzie nad głową napis polsko-egipska misja.
There's Luxor in the distance. Not sure if you can see it. We're probably, I'm gonna say, mile, maybe a mile and a half west of the Nile. And there's some holes in the ground. Those are other tombs. They don't know who they belong to because there's no inscriptions. Okay, there's like a gate up to another one. And it's kind of hard to see with the light. There we go.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yep.
There's like another temple there inside that mountain. Yeah.
Here, is the drink milk. Drink milk is the queen Hafsa. Here.
Oh, come. No, I'm.
Oh, yeah, that's that one.
Yeah, well.
It's a little bit more fun to see. I mean,
Yeah.
more intricate and everything, right?
Yeah. Oh, I could have easily done a whole day at Carnival. Easily done a whole day there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have liked to walk around a little bit more.
Yeah, because it looked like they were letting people up on like the second story there, and not so much for us. You gonna go swimming this afternoon?
They're probably getting wet from the inside out from all the sweat now.
Yeah.
The outside's dry, the inside's dry.
I don't know if it's getting more red. Starting to sound about her shirt or her skin.
That's like the pot calling the kettle black.
Getting that. Ready to hit the pool.
Yeah, I need to take the shirt off and get a good even tan going.
Yeah, I'm sure I got one wicked farmer's tan.
I was looking for a pair of like swish pants or something last night at the market, but
Yeah, I didn't see anything. I was just gonna grab something.
worst case scenario, I empty out my pockets, go with my cargo shorts. I got 2 extra pairs of
Oh,
them.
I thought worst case scenario was skinny dipping.
Shorts if you want to borrow those.
You got what?
I can borrow a pair of PT shorts if you want to borrow those.
Sure.
They're not small.
The only problem
balls.
the only problem with going in your shorts, you still got to eat supper tonight.
That's alright. I brought 2 extra shorts. Pairs of shorts. I can get changed real quick.
Well, see, these are the only pants I brought.
Oh, no, I brought like 2 or 3 pairs of pants. A couple of Yep.
Oh, I brought another shirt.
Well, no, I didn't bring pants, but I brought shorts. I'm one of those weird people that if it's for 3 days, I pack like 6 different outfits. So you never know what you're feeling, you know?
I brought 3 shirts.
Sound like George
Shirts I
Costanza.
was wearing and an extra pair, which has the attachable legs.
Really? Those are awesome. I like those pants.
My,
Ship
You just
pants.
got to remember to wash the pants and the shorts, otherwise the one gets faded and the other doesn't.
well, after I leave here, I never plan on wearing that again.
You want me to film you taking a picture?
I changed. Full standard. Took out fucking pocket. I knew it was like, yeah, I'm gonna sweat like a damn thing.
You that if the pharaoh did something very good, it should be inscripted. If he did something wrong, nobody knows nothing wrong. One of the most important things for Ramses II, it was the War of Kadesh. The War of Kadesh. Kadesh, it's a place from the, Syria? Syria. It's exactly on the part of Syria. These people actually, they came to invade Egypt on the reign of Ramses II. And it was a war. We call it the War of Kadesh. Ramses II, he got his own victory. And then it should be inscripted over there. You can be able to see Ramses II holding his weapon by hand. Another hand, his enemy, who are raising their hand, asking for mercy, and they are offering them to the god Amun-Ra. If we are going to move over here, that I need you to have a very full concentration about here. Ramses II, and behind him, the prisoner of this war, they had been tied from behind, over there. He is grabbing them and offered them to the god Amun-Ra in a very seated position. Okay? And if you're going to look to the faces of his enemy, the prisoner-wise, then you can be able to find out exactly which kind of people we are talking about, facing-wise. Over there, actually, you can be able to see another prisoners. They had been tied from the neck and from the hand. And Ramses II in his horse carriage, leading them to be offered to Amun-Ra. Sacrificing-wise, it wasn't exist. Sacrificing, it wasn't exist at the time. Or the ancient Egyptian religion forbidden sacrificing people, by the way. Not like the Hollywood movies. No, this is a very wrong idea. And which give you the indication that horses, it was exist at the time. So we are talking about over than 4,000 years. And horses, it was exist. Because some culture mentioned that they had been discovered, the horses. No. Horse-wise, it was exist on the reign of Ramses II. Over here, it had been representing how Ramses II upon his horse carriage by the arrow, shooting as much as he can from the enemy who had been laid down, had been killed. This is giving you the indication about the war of Qadish at that time and how Ramses II, he got his own victory to be representing on the Karnak temples. And by the way, that this war had been inscripted here in Abu Simbel temple also and in Luxor temple also. It had been inscripted. He would like to show the people how great Ramses II at that time. This way, please. The obelisk. I need you to imagine that this obelisk in front of you, actually, it came from Aswan, around 220 kilometers in one piece. And I will explain to you how they cut it, and how they shape it over here, and how they stand it by this way. Closer, please. Okay, guys.